Mimi nimesoma. Na nimesoma vizuri. I am probably the most learned president has ever elected. Kenya has ever elected. Sindio?
Msomi. Si utafanya watoto wetu waone kusoma haina maana jamani. Msomi na country yetu inakaa hivi, si ndio?
God have mercy.
Hello, William.
Hello?
Nikuulize swali moja Omera. Yesu alisave dunia na how many days?
Yesu alimaliza kusave hii dunia 3 years.
Uko sure ni 3 years?
Yesu alikuwa around for 3 years.
Okay, na hata wewe ni 3 years tangu kuwe president, si ndio? So in this 3 years, ni nini umefanyia Wakenya ya maana?
Hakuna kitu nimefanya.
So you mean kazi yako ni corruption tu?
Someone just stands before the public shouting that I am the most educated and so in this country. Now, even if you would be the most educated leader in the world, leave alone in a single country, without the fear of God in truth and in spirit, it is still in vain. It's useless. Now, patients are losing, thousands of patients are losing their lives in hospitals while money which was meant for them is being looted under your oversight, and you just stand saying that you are the most educated leader. We have parents who lost their children in the entire protest that have been undertaken in this country, and there is no any deliberate effort to find out where these children are, where their parents are still crying, and you just stand to give a public proclamation on how intelligent you are among all leaders. It is still in vain. It doesn't make sense to most Kenyans. Our schools have no capitations. They are funds meant for them are being embezzled day in, day out. And you just stand saying that you are the most intelligent person, you are the most educated person. What sense does it make to most citizens? It doesn't make sense at all.
Kenyans, please, when Kenya becomes Nepal in the next, kindly, I'm just asking for one person. Please give me Mama Kanisa, Mama Keshalini. Ndio mimi nataka mtuachie uwanja nimsalimie, kwa sababu haezi hata nigusa. Huyo tu mama ndio mimi namtaka. Ile imefanyika Nepal iwe repeated here.
Senator Cheriot, Kipchumba Murkomen, Ichungwa. So sasa sasa hivi umeanza kuona that dunia imeanza kuwa na watu werevu. Ile ujinga ambao viongozi mmekuwa nao kutokea kitambo that mtaiba mfanye nini ya kujichagua nyinyi wenyewe na kujieka hapo. Angalia the situation now in France. Waliona that ameweka pesa kidogo sana yenye wangeiba, wakaamua nini kumuimpeach. Wakimpeach prime minister asubuhi na mapema. Alafu ule president wa France mwenye amekuwa na interest ya wizi hapa Afrika akiharibu country kama Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, pia yeye akakubali kupita, akasign. Na ujinga yake akasign out, afikiri that ilikuwa interest ya wabunge wa France. Today as we are speaking now, the difference between France na Nepal is only that bado wajachoma makao ya rais na wajachoma parliament na wajachoma nini, but kwa barabara kwa streets haiko na waka. And I'm 100% sure, or I'm feeling something, that if President William Samoei Ruto will try, that abductor, that killer, if that abductor killer will try to do a stupid thing yenye nasema that yaongeze from 5 years to 7 years, hadi hata amini kitu yenye itafanyika hii Nairobi. Juu unajua Wakenya ndio walikuwa waanzilishi. Unasikia mwanzilishi Genz protest, Wakenya ndio walianza. Na unaona venye ina affect dunia side zingine. So imagine irudi Kenya round 2. Na Wakenya wamesoma kitu yenye imefanyika Nepal, Bangladesh, Indonesia na kitu yenye inafanyika sasa France. President William Samoei Ruto will only have 6 hours to resign. Wacha hata ile nyali chukua 24 hours ndio akakuja na statement that wao wamesikiza wa Kenya sijui nini na ameamua kuchange. This time it will be a matter of 2 hours or 6 hours and President William Samoei Ruto will decide to go home. I think we only have an easy way to send President William Samoei Ruto home. Sasa tumwache a joke na kila kitu, aone that anaweza enda huko Ethiopia kama amevalia over 170 goggles za pesa za Wakenya. Aongee ujinga yote, ajibambe akisema venye Wakenya walijengewa affordable houses kwa kutaka kwao. But ile time yenye atakuja na kitu ya ujinga ilipuke katikati ya hiyo town. Hiyo ujinga yake alafu kilipuke hapo katikati ya hiyo town. Atajua hata hiyo state house ijajengwa na pesa ya mtu yote kutoka Sigoi, imejengwa na pesa ya
I think some of these politicians are just trying Kenyans, because how can Cherargei come and tell us that he wants to propose Ruto to go 7 terms? My friends, do you know what our cousins in Nepal are doing? We are going to get the soldiers and the army behind us. We are going to get you and take you to prison. We will kill you with our own hands. Not guns. You shot Genzs with bullets, but we are going to smother you to pieces, breathlessness with our own hands. Somebody tell these foolish politicians, our leaders, their time has come. And this time, it's not just these Genzs. We are joining forces with our children. Watu hawataenda kazi, wagonjwa hospitali itabidi wasubiri, watabaki na emergency nurses. Kila mtu will be on the street. Shika that person next to you that you know amekuumiza. Juana naye vizuri, msalimiane, mjuane majina na umketishi. Nepal, I salute you. I salute your youth. I salute your parents. I salute the country. Thank you for what you did to that president of yours. We are learning from you. Thank you for what you did to his wife, because she was there. And you did it. Thank you for what you did to their Mbari. We saw you in that river. He drowned. He was beaten. But you saved him so that he can get the next few kicks. Kenya jamani, tuacheni upumbavu. Tuone kile Nepal cousins wetu wanafanya. Hivyo ndio tuko supposed kufanya. Inaitwa operation siku moja fagia. Mjamaa yuko pale mbele anajisifu tu, mnipe nafasi, sijakosea. Mimi ndio chance imepita. Jamani, tupeni tarehe. Na ni Kenya nzima, si Nairobi. Kenya nzima. Please.
This is the power of advocacy. This is the power of speaking up and speaking out. This is the power of using your voices correctly. Wale watu wenye mlikuwa mnasema let them just I've even seen some of you call yourselves HRDs out here thinking that Irungu and Faith being appointed to be part of the committee waende wa compensate watu na watu wenye waliua watu wenye hawajafungwa bado was a right thing. And I was just like, fuck. Wengine wenyu hata we were looking up to you as, you know, HRDs wenye wamekuwa hapa before who are supposed to guide us, but ninyi mnatu fail. This right here, Irungu stepping down from this appointment, this committee, shows how much we need to keep pressing. We need to keep, you know, airing out our views, putting out what we do not want out there, and just not letting people do things because they want to do things or because they think they can do whatever it is that they want to do, and still uku hivi fighting the government and still want to be in the government. It's never happening, and especially a government that is not working for its people. Watu kama Irungu and Faith are people that tunajua wanajua constitution, ni watu wanajua law, and stepping, you know, skipping one step going to the other was just like it doesn't make sense. So this right here, this is power of advocacy, man. It works. Let's keep speaking up and speaking out.
You will never cease to amaze me, Kenyans. Our cousins in Nepal are showing us what to do. They are leading us by example. You lead, we follow. We tell you what to do, you refuse, we tell you by example. Tunakutandika, tunawatoa, tunachoma. Mimi kwanza nataka yule somo wangu, huwa ninajiita mimi ni Rachel wa Mombasa. Nataka huyo somo wangu wanipe. Mimi na yeye tusalimiane. Kama yule wakule jamani, Rachel wakule wamempiga mama maskini, amejinyelea mpaka amekufa. Bwanake akiangalia hivyo akamwambia, huyu ndio alikuwa akikula pesa zetu na wewe ndio unamfacilitate. Woi prime minister amezabwa makofi mpaka akavuliwa suruali, mpaka wanaonyesha kadudu kanaonekana. We wa Nepal, our cousins, kuzo, lead, we follow. Mbadi wa huko, we Kasongo wa huko, hiyo inchi imeisha, wananchi wamechukua. Next, our cousins, sisi cousins zenyu tutafollow your example. We will follow by example.
Mnaona venye Nepal wanafanya eh? I hope you guys are taking notes. Kitabu na kalamu sahi ni muhimu. The next time we are going back for these people, hey, tunafaa kuwa tumelearn from the best men. Usipe tu umelala ujui vitu zinafanyika in other countries. Take notes.
Kijana asubuhi anarudi asubuhi. Waanze kukata miti asubuhi. Many will not believe. You know, I'm laughing because I saw a friend of mine who hails from the UDA camp. And he came to my place and he told me, Kimani, unajua leo naenda empowerment. I told him, walai. He said, yeah, naenda empowerment. Pale State House tunatoa empowerment packages. Nikamwambia bana, what are you going for my ndugu? The guy told me, bana, we have very many goodies there. And I thought that it is true. It is empowerment. It is true. Empowerment is happening. Only for him to come back jioni akiwa amekasirika and he's telling me, bana, curse Ruto. Bana Ruto one time. I asked, why? The guy goes that William called them to State House just to give them trolleys za mayai na smoky. These are graduates who has done computer science. This is the systemic poverty that the political class keeps on inflicting on the countrymen that they purportedly lead. See, William Samoei Ruto campaigned on the platform of saying that he's going to create very big job opportunities either in Kenya, either locally or globally. And these job opportunities were supposed to be decent job opportunities. Then he comes to power. He realizes that, I lied. I actually don't have the capability to lead. I'm just a politician. I'm never a leader. So he started to consolidate his base that is majorly made of very illiterate individuals that I don't have to mention names, but the likes of the Capserate MP. And the other guy who calls him the PA of whatever he is, the FK guy. So he called his cocoon and he was like, hey, you guys, do you have any genius ideas of how I'm going to get the support of the youth again? Do you have any genius idea of how I'm going to get the support of the electorate again? Then two very genius individuals told William, Bana, we have an idea. Bana, we have never lacked an idea. My brother, if you just get these individuals, you just get these youths who are very learned, who have their degrees, and who are waiting for formal jobs, very, very nice jobs. If you just take them and give them boda one. Secondly, if you just take them and give them trolleys and send them to the streets of Nairobi, they're going to make a living. And the moment they do that, they're going to say Ruto 2-term. These are graduates who have spent millions in school and a graduate who had the hope of getting a job.
Now, Mr. President, you have been asking Kenyans as to give you the reason as to why you should go for one term. Now, I remind you now, if you may have forgotten, for the sake of everyone who went missing during the entire protests that have been undertaken in this nation and will not have been properly found by 2027, you will go for one term. For the sake of the more than 25 billion that you have spent in the year 2024-2025 for your personal travels, you will go for one term. This coming while our schools, most children are doing their studies in dilapidated classrooms, as witnessed in various parts of Kenya, including Meru County, where your Deputy President, Mr. Kithure Kindiki, comes from. Now, for the sake of the Njumba Armed Forces being in Kenya and your CS not coming out in proper clarification of what is happening in Mandera County, where the resident of Mandera County keeps complaining, you will go for one term. For the sake of the corruption scandals we have witnessed in this country, including the SHA scandal, where billions of money have been lost, while children and old mothers and grandmothers are dying in grave pain in hospitals, you will go for one term. For the sake of every parent who has been crying because of their children whom they have lost under your leadership, and these children are yet to be found, and there is no explanation by your CSs on where these children are, you will go for one term. And it is as simple as it is.
The big fear is not Nepal protesting against their government. The big fear is the Kenyan Gen Z taking notes on what is happening in Nepal. Because tunajua you are number one in the whole world ikifikia ni story ya protest. Hakuna country shai protest kama Kenya. Now Nepal wamekuja, wametu overtake. Now Nepal is the leading, then Kenya is number 2 worldwide. And Kenya we never hatujai kuwa admit tuko number 2. We are always number 1. So I fear so much kwamba Kenyan Gen Z next time wakienda kwa street, they want to do more than what Nepal did. Because they are taking notes, and that is my fear. Yes, and I'm also looking forward to see how Nepal is going to recover the loss. Because right now they're in financial crisis, and I am looking forward to see how that country is going to recover that loss. Yes. Hey.
So earlier today, the citizens of Nepal were seen, cleaning up their country after protesting to remove, the corrupt leaders in that country. The truth is, I think these Gen Z citizens of Nepal are actually, doing a great job for the country. These people are sanitizing their country, and what they are doing is going to actually be beneficial to them. That is their future generation. Even children yet unborn are going to actually learn from this. Believe me, this is supposed to be a deterrence to many countries, many leaders in the world who are still wicked, who are still actually inflicting pains on their citizens. Many African leaders should know that this thing can happen one day, someday in their country. For those of you that don't know how, this thing started, these guys were in pain. They didn't just carry out the protest because they just want to, do something like that. Let me get what you think about these guys. Kudos to them.
Ruto simpigi kura. Amenajisi inchi. Bila kutumia hata kondom.
This is Selector Dede.
Wanadhani ya si bongo lala, ikikupita we bongo lala, na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoza. Hatujikuku mewaka sana, na mabisto wanachafua rada, na walosema jana iwezi fika leo, tuko ground tunasoza. Hakuna mboka, peleke shuleni watasoma, madaktari wamegoma, hapo sani Yesu atatuponya. Wambie punde imechoka sana, farasi bado ijapatikana, ni mandai wanagonya na mali wanaponda, unakonda wananona. Maandamano, 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 amise maandamano, maandamano, maandamano,
Jam down shuffle.